Jim. How you doing?
Good
Morning.
morning.
Good to see you. Yeah,
Come on in.
excited.
You know, we had done some work on the house due to a hailstorm, and we took out a storage shed right behind me. So we had this big empty space. And we thought, with our family growing, grandkids coming, let's make it a more livable, really cool living space that enhances our outdoor experience.
And being in northern Colorado, that's very important.
The sun's always out.
It
So
is.
here we are in December in this beautiful day, and this is what I really hope for. Right off the bat, I think what I was impressed with was just how fast we were able to work together. From the time I contacted you, your response, you came out right away, and then from there to the proposal, it was days, not weeks or months. And honestly, with some contractors, you know, there can be a big delay in the process, and that is bothersome. So that was a good note to start on. So, you know, we had a plan that we had drawn up with a landscape architect, and that to me was a starting point. And it helped us, I think, establish a discussion about where we are and what it could be. And I think, honestly, what I appreciated the most was that you weren't afraid to come forward with your own ideas to build on top of that. And then from there, the numbers, the proposal, the timeline all flowed really quick, you know, whether it was Tim in the back office or yourself. Yeah. And so it makes a difference. Bryce and Charlie, you know, I got to know them pretty well. I was out here every day with them, and they were a pleasure to work with, clean cut. They were fastidious in their work. You know, I felt really comfortable. I know Linda, my wife, did too. Linda even has a little business that she runs out of our home studio, and her clients felt comfortable and were interested to see the work. And it wasn't an ugly sight. It was kind of cool to see the process unfold. Well, there were probably a couple. The one kind of hairy one was when we put up the water feature, the big vertical rock, and I think it was the three of you with the machine, and you started bringing it forward, and it was strapped in. You're guiding it. And I was actually taking a video of the process, and I caught myself like, what am I doing? This could go bad. But it was really cool to see you guys do that. You kind of landed it, you know, spot on.
It was the climax, wasn't it?
It was the climax, yeah. My experience working with the crew was great. You know, I've had lots of projects that we've done in the house, inside and outside. And to me, what makes a difference is every day they cleaned up in a really neat way. In the morning, they came and you know, did their work, but they were also willing to talk to me and do things, you know, kind of spontaneously. They weren't always asking for permission. We established a really great relationship.
Good.
You know, having the crew here every day was not a big disturbance for us or our neighbors. You know, we've talked a little bit before about cleaning up after a day's work, prepping the day of, and I built a trust with your team, and that means a lot because we did leave town for a week, and we had no second thoughts about, you know, anything happening to our property or any disturbances in the neighborhood. So I really appreciate that. Well, I think this is freaking awesome. I mean, we didn't know where we were going with the backyard, honestly. I kind of knew we wanted to enhance the living space and make it look cool and natural and blend with what we were doing. And honestly, if you look around, it's very livable. We've gained some seating space on the wall behind me. You guys did a great job with the flagstone under the pergola here. The water feature, I think, is really going to be super cool for our family to see. You know, the cool thing is our kids haven't seen this final project yet. So it's going to really transform how we use the backyard. You know, I guess my favorite part of the transformation is it looks like it should have been all along. It's not, you know, a completely different style or look. It's blended in with the architecture of our entire backyard,
Mhm.
but it's much more professional. It's much more livable. We've kind of expanded our outdoor living space. And, you know, it's not just a summer space. Here we are, it's almost Christmas. And I think Sunday we're going to have a family gathering and enjoy ourselves out here. Yeah, you know, I don't recommend contractors um, casually. And to me, the two most important things in selecting a contractor, whether it's for your house or your basement or the outdoors, are integrity and the willingness and the ability to collaborate and communicate. And you guys really proved that, you know, during this whole experience.
Mhm.
Um, and you know, the quality of the workmanship, the sticking to our bid costs, the design elements are all complementary to those two fundamental things around collaboration and integrity. And I will absolutely recommend you guys. Yeah. I wanted to say one thing I forgot to say earlier, and that is the infrastructure that you built, your website, the ability to see our bills and pay online makes it really simple and seamless and transparent. And that's another element that I didn't expect, honestly,
Mhm.
on a project like this. And I think you guys have done a good job.
Yeah.
We're glad to be done, but it was fun actually doing it.